What's up, y'all? It's Phil, and it's time for another update. So a lot of people have been in isolation, and certain parts of the country and other countries are forcing isolation. Luckily, that is not the case in Tennessee for me. Even if it were, I have actually had more clients contact me and say, hey, it's okay if you come out and continue working. So that's been actually pretty awesome. I talked about that a little bit in my last update, but I talked to a couple clients. Only one has told me, we're done, we're shutting down, talk to me in June. Two others have said, come on out. Ironically, the one that I was supposed to be starting today hasn't gotten back in touch with me yet, so I'm hoping to hear from them soon. I wouldn't be able to start today or tomorrow anyway, but hopefully by Wednesday or Thursday, I can go ahead and start. I actually did have one client who contacted me to see if anyone else had canceled, so she could bump herself up on the schedule. So people be thirsty for their custom cabinets and built-ins, which is awesome for me. Again, if you follow me on my Instagram, I have been wearing my RZ mask. It is not N95 rated. They do not sponsor me yet. But they do contain a carbon filter, which I replaced with a new carbon filter every 2 days. I have 9 left, so hopefully that'll get me through. I know these are not ideal, but it doesn't look as medical as the regular medical masks. It also doesn't affect the medical industry, so I'm not taking masks away from them. On the other hand, it is bright green. So I feel like an exhibitionist when I go out walking around and saying hi to people, especially when it was raining the other day and someone at Publix actually told me I look like a plague doctor. But it is better than nothing, and since I don't actually have any other masks and no medical masks are available, this is all I've got. So it's better than just breathing in the air or droplets from other people who might be coughing or sneezing around me. I don't wear gloves because I have very limited gloves left in my shop, and there's none available at my home store. And I've still got polyurethane to do, I've still got some resin projects coming up, so I'm very limited on my gloves, but I do a lot of hand washing. I've got soap out here at the shop and at home and hand sanitizer in my truck, so I'm good to go there. And the mask is just a breathing precaution because, again, I do have a 1.5-week-old baby at home and some grandparents who happened to be visiting when all of this started. So I'm protecting them, not me. But other than that, guys, I hope that you're protecting yourselves. I hope that you're not totally bored in isolation, because for me, it is somewhat business as usual. Things have slowed down just a little bit, but they haven't crawled to a complete stop, and we're not required to stay at home. Plus, I'm not sure if I qualify for essential personnel or not. In my area, plumbers and electricians and construction people are still allowed to be out and working. I'm technically construction, but I don't know as like a handyman, which is what my license is, if I'm available to go out and do those things or not. We'll find out. If I get arrested or pulled over, I'll let y'all know. So that's it for me here. I am still cleaning up the shop. I'm still getting projects out, which luckily means that I'm actually getting paid. So the isolation that I accidentally did before all of this started, and being here in the shop getting all this work done, I've been making deliveries, getting paid on jobs, so that's a good thing. The downside is I'm not starting any new jobs right now. So we shall see how the next week goes. But for the rest of today and the next couple of days, by the way, it's Monday. I'm not sure what's going to change between Monday through like Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know when this video is going to post, and I know my wife is going to absolutely murder me if I do too much more YouTube content because I'm constantly on the computer and she wants me hanging out. But all that to say, if something else changes, I will let you know. But for now, I am hopefully going to continue work as normal, assuming that my clients are comfortable with it, and we will go from there. So let's talk about what you can do to keep your sanity. You can start your own podcast. Start spring cleaning, because it is spring and things need to be cleaned. Do some CrossFit. Oh, I did like 100, but I edited them out so that you guys don't like get intimidated by this. Do some more CrossFit. CrossFit. Start yourself a new hobby. Don't talk to me like that. Or for that matter, just hang out, get some work done, keep your sanity, and stay safe. So I've got a lot to do around here, despite the somewhat shut down, although none of it is like government regulated. There's a lot going on here and a lot of people are self-isolating, which is a great idea. I am, however, going to continue working with those clients I was telling you about earlier, and in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and finish cleaning up this shop, which I started last week, getting everything out, getting everything organized, because this is the best time to do that. I've got some deliveries to make today, so once all of that is done, this shop is going to be pretty much empty, which is my dream. So I'm going to go ahead and get stuff ready to go deliver, get some cabinet doors ready to install. I've got a dining table to drop off today, and I've got some supplies that I need to go get right now. So I'm going to go do all of that, and you guys can come along with me. So spring may have sprung, but water hoses are still freezing. That literally hurt to wash my beard. But I always like to make sure that my hands are clean and that I wash my beard after I go out, because the mask covers most of my face, but just in case, and even with the mask on, I still touch the crap out of my face. So I want to make sure that everything is cleaned off and whatnot. So yeah, that hurt, but it's worth doing. Surprised I'm not used to it yet, but it's a little colder today. It was 70 degrees 2 days ago. So yeah, just is what it is. So thanks for watching, y'all. I hope that everyone is keeping safe and happy in these weird times. I know that for some, the income and the availability of work is an extremely stressful, anxiety-inducing situation. So please feel free to check in on your friends. Make sure that everyone is doing good, and we're all going to get through this together. In the meantime, if you're bored, check out Yoshi on Instagram. He is at chillest_Shiba. Lots of pictures of him sleeping on the job, and since we've been home a lot more than normal, I am posting a lot of pictures of him sleeping right now, which is a nice, fun way to escape. Other than that, you can check me out at PMK Woodworking on all social media platforms. Feel free to contact me or DM me on there and send me your projects that you're working on. I would love to start an isolation thread and show what everyone has been working on while they've been stuck at home. And if you're using any of my YouTube videos to do some of your projects, I absolutely want to see those, and I will feature them on my Instagram as I've done in the past. So feel free to message me, DM me, hit me up, and let's get something going. So thanks for watching, y'all. Keep safe, keep sane. We'll see you next time. I gotta go water the chickens.